Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, we are live here tonight at the world's most famous paperclip here at Martinsville Speedway. Here for the Thunderstruck Tour mods. Hopefully this is going as intended. There's a picture. Alrighty. Wrapping up qualifying here. Looks like 11, 12, 13 cars tonight. Pretty good field for this late in the season. A lot of guys losing interest because they're not in the championship hunt. But tight points battle kicking off here. We're going to go straight into warm-ups. Give these guys a last chance to make some changes, shake it down. But 11 points. No Ryan Blanchard tonight. So that's going to give Josh Oswald the points lead and 11 points. He is 11 points over Teddy Hodgson for the championship. Josh Oswald wrapped up the Street Stock Championship last night. Tyler Rice, I believe, coming in second in that. Tyler Rice second. And Sam Wetzstein bringing home third in that. So one championship down for Josh Oswald. 2 more to go to complete the Triple Crown. Hopefully you guys don't pick up my 3D printer, but it's about done. That's the random beeping and squeaking you hear in the background. It's not my normal dogs. I know I've been famous for my dogs jumping around, scratching, and just being all around nuisances. But not the case tonight, as they are wore out from doing God knows what today. 30 seconds here in warm-ups. Not that it matters, but Cameron Hamilton on the top of the board here for hot laps, as I guess I'll call it. Sam Wetzstein getting put in the wall by Tyler Rice. Sam Wetzstein found some success here Monday night in the Street Stocks. Came home with the win. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and grid them up. We'll pull up. Alright, we're not, because it's just going to crash. Cameron Hamilton on the pole. Teddy Hodgson outside of him. Terry Bates going to roll off in the 3rd spot. Tyler Rice 4th. Here we go. Teddy Hodgson 3rd. Terry Bates 2nd. Teddy Hodgson 3rd. Jason Warren going to roll off 4th. Tyler Rice in 5th. Garrett Kinder joining us tonight on a rare appearance. Going to roll off in 6th. William Griffith 7th. Josh Oswald all the way back in 8th. Has his work cut out for him. Matt Knighties 9th. Sam Wetzstein rolling off 10th. Daniel Pope back there in 12th. Brandon Meyer inside of him in 11th. Eric Tracy going to roll off in the 13th spot. Mike Hasty just barely squeaking in. Going to roll off 14th. Alrighty, that is your 14-car field as the pace car is getting ready to squeeze off. Matt 90s looks like did not make the start. He's going to start this one from the pits. Having graphics card troubles. Just having issues with the race car. Hamilton Bates, your front row. Kick the tires and light the fires. We are green flag racing here at the paperclip. As usual, in the Cup cars, the bottom line is dominant. Terry Bates hard on the wall, going to cause a big checkup, an explosion of whatever that was, a little bit of net code. Never seen anything like that. Glad I caught that one on camera. Hodgson sitting in second. You can hear it in his voice last week. He is anxious to get the monkey off his back and finally win one. So look for him to make some aggressive moves, maybe late in the race, trying to get up to that P1 position. Tyler Rice in third. Ooh, a little contact there with the wall for Hodgson. Shouldn't affect too much. Maybe rub the Hoosier letters off the side of that, or right side of that 55 machine. Welcome, Ratchet Miller. Oh, I screwed up the name. Welcome to the Ratchet Speed Shop at 125. Oh, more contact with the wall there. I believe that was Cameron Hamilton that tagged it there. William Griffith leading this pack back here. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Josh Oswald already up in the 6th position. Looking to close the points gap, or extend the points gap really, or prevent kind of damage control, losing too many points to Hodgson. Jason Warren 5th, Josh Oswald 6th, Daniel Pope back there in that 7th spot. Did not take much, I don't think he took hardly any practice at all, and did not qualify. Already up into the 7th spot. Garrett Kinder back here in 8th. A little rusty here in the Wheeling Tour Mods. Mike Hasty in 9th. Eric Tracy up to 10th. Brandon Meyer, or Sam Westline there in 11th. Brandon Meyer 12th. Terry Bates back here 4 laps down in 13th, and Matt 90's on the same lap as Bates. There's a run through your field. Right now we're looking here at the battle for the lead. Hodgson and Hamilton. It's pretty early in the race. So, I mean, it's really a game of chess, not checkers here. Racers are like elephants. They have an incredibly long memory. If you move them once, they'll never forget it. And the favor will be repaid. A little bit of a gap between Hodgson and Tyler Rice here. Rice about 1.5 seconds off the back bumper of that 55 machine. Kind of all by himself, about 3/4 of a second back to Jason Warren. Not much racing action to present. Daniel Pope on the back bumper of Josh Oswald. Daniel Pope incredibly fast in about everything this man hops behind the wheel of. Pope with a little more urgency to get to the front here, it looks like, as he's kind of about a half a lane up from Oswald, trying to bleed speed. as Jason Warren has caught the 6 machine of Tyler Rice. Jason Warren, your most recent champion. Matt Knighty's up off the groove, letting the leaders by. But as I was saying, Jason Warren, your most recent champion in the field, took home the ARCA Championship over in Original Rebels on Friday night in dominating fashion with some real trick pit strategy. Tyler Rice up off the groove. I'm not sure if he overdrove it or if he is pulling over and letting these guys by because he knows he's may have missed a set just a skosh. But he's going to let Pope and Oswald on by. But up front, it is Cameron Hamilton over Teddy Hodgson by about 4/10 the distance. Let's go ahead and hop inside one of these, see what it's like ripping around Martinsville. Really driving it in deep. On the throttle, pretty hot and heavy pretty early, it seems like. Pretty similar to the braking points I would use in a Camping World Chevy Silverado. Yeah, driving in a little bit deeper there in the backstretch there, but really all matter of getting it shut down, aimed in the general direction of the opposite direction you just traveled, and dropping the hammer again. Hop in Teddy Hodgson, see what he's seeing of that 10 machine. I think that was Terry Bates getting out of the way there. The gap back to Jason. This is third place, Jason Warren, and is about 2.7 seconds back from Hodgson, but looking to close that gap as Warren is just a few thousandths faster that time around than Hodgson was. It's just a seesaw game back and forth, really. It's probably going to take a caution to get these guys grouped backed up, but they will spread back out in rapid fashion, I'm sure. We look back here, Mike Casey and William Griffith back here for the 8th position. Hasty showing a nose on the outside. Gonna dive it in underneath the Griff Dozer machine. Maybe a little bit of contact there, question mark. Whoa! Terry Bates way off the pace and put a rolling chicane there in the front stretch. Almost spelled disaster for the 12 and the 72. Terry Bates having some serious issues with that 2 machine. Garrett Kinder back into the 6th spot where he started. Tyler Rice having trouble dropping all the way back to the 7th spot. Mike Hasty, 8th. Oh, Eric Tracy in that 67 machine. Have not talked much about him tonight. Been keeping a low profile in that Cocaine White Stallion there, that 67 machine. Sam Wetstein in 11th. Not having the success he had on Monday night. Back up front, we check back in. Hamilton about a half a second over Hodgson. Not sure if Hodgson's maybe saving some tires or what, but the gap is getting bigger. The gap back to third place is slowly but surely shrinking. It was 2.8 last time we looked. Now it's down to 2.6 and change. And Josh Oswald's still under fire from that 16 machine. Danny Pope's going to show a nose down the backstretch. Josh Oswald's going to let him have it. That 16 machine is dangerously fast. Is up 8 spots from where he started, sitting in the 4th position. Whoa! William Griffith gets maybe tagged a little bit. Let's see if we can't figure out what happened there real quick. Nope, wrong button. Oh, checks up for Hasty. No contact. That just has to absolutely lock him up to keep from running over the 72 of Mike Hasty. Tough break for the Griff Dozer, as he is going to drop all the way back to 12th place. I mean, shout out to Griff for putting the rippers down and keeping that blade up, because it about got dropped on the 72 machine. No harm, no foul, though. Tough break for Griff. You're going to slide all the way back. Going to lose 3 or 4 spots. Eric Tracy's turn, looking all over the back bumper of the 72 machine. Ooh, Mike Hasty's ripping it like a dirt car. Matt Knight's there in the wall trying to keep out of the way of these guys. Now it's a party. We got Kevin Kinder in the chat. Let's go. Eric Tracy working all over the back bumper of the 72 machine, looking to find a way around. Not quite able to get done. Mike Hasty's able to stretch a little bit. Eric Tracy's going to drive it in, catch the curb, and lose the ground he gained on that drive, that beautiful drive in. The curbing here at Martinsville will really upset a car and kind of ruin any kind of drive you got. We check back in here with Hodgson, still in the 2nd spot. Cameron Hamilton able to stretch about a second over him. Jason Warren back down to 2.5 seconds behind. Warren just a few hundredths faster than the 2nd place car of Hodgson. Garrett Kinder has caught the 17 machine of Josh Oswald. Oswald may have just missed the setup, or he is in super duper conservative tire conservation mode. But he has not made much of a charge forward since the beginning. Kinder is there, just kind of waiting for his moment to pounce. Looks like Daniel Pope is slowly catching the back of that 45 machine. I'll keep an eye on the relative on that battle for the 5th spot. Maybe we can't catch it as we take a look at the battle for 3rd. And we got another battle for the 8th spot. Kind of brewing up. It takes a while for these passes to happen here in Martinsville, as it's a pretty one-line track. You got to get a drive off the corner, get a good drive off the corner, and get underneath somebody on the straightaway. And we're getting closer and closer to something actually happening. Not very often here on the short tracks do you get some multi-groove, multi-lane racing action like you do in the NASCAR cars at the bigger 1.5 and 2 miles. But even Richmond, you can really get too wide. Iowa, you can really get too wide. Whereas here in most of the short track, it's either the bottom or getting past. Almost there. Daniel Pope has gotten by Jason Warren at some point. Missed that one. But Daniel Pope has his eyes set on the 55 of Hodgson. Eric Tracy's still working the 72 machine as they're coming up on Tyler Rice, who's just having a rough go of things. Oh, Mike Hasty hard in the wall. Eric Tracy finally gets by him. That is going to really bend that 72 machine. I'm sure that thing is not driving as well as it was, because that was a hard right side contact. As we're watching this battle here for the 5th spot. Usually at Wreckfest in the trucks, that is correct. I'm glad the fans get a show, because I can tell you as a driver, sometimes it's incredibly frustrating. But we are closing in on the halfway point here. So we check back in here with your leader. From the drop of the green flag, it has been nothing but Cameron Hamilton up front. As Barney's got the cross sticks in the air. We are halfway through this one. All right, now it's halfway, because half of 125 is 62 and a half. But we'll go ahead and do a halfway run through. Cameron Hamilton, your leader. Teddy Hodgson still in that second place. Daniel Pope up 9 positions from where he started into that 3rd spot. Jason Warren is sitting where he started in the 4th. Josh Oswald hanging on to the 5th spot as we speak. Garrett Kinder looking to take that 5th spot. Tyler Rice in 7th. Under fire from the 67 of Eric Tracy here. Eric Tracy up 5 from where he started. Mike Hasty, after that huge contact with the wall, in 9th. Sam Wetstein in the 10th position. Brandon Meyer going to roll off. There's sitting pretty in the 11th. And under fire from the 12 of William Griffin, sitting in the 12th spot. Matt Knighty's still rolling around in that 13th spot. It looks like Terry Bates has parked it. Oh, you can rub in these. It's just not as gentle. When you gotta be a little ginger about it. But you can bang some Nerf bars. I've seen it. Lap 69, nice. As we're still watching the battle here for the 5th spot. Josh Oswald, if he's looking to turn up the wick and get back to the front, he needs to think about doing it here pretty shortly, as we're slowly clicking him off. Daniel Pope has closed the gap to Hodgson faster than Jason Warren was. That gap is now 1.6 seconds. Pope should get up to him about this pace, barring a caution. Should be close to the next probably 30-40 laps, as he is about a 10th faster than Hodgson at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on that gap. Still on a battle. It is the 16 or the 17 and the 13. Oh, he's pushing him out of the corner. Had a chance to take it, but left it on the table there. Got the drive off. Not going to show nose. Going to keep behind him. Garrett Kinder kind of waiting. Looks like he's waiting for the perfect opportunity. Not sure when he's going to get it, but he is just kind of waiting in the wings. Daniel Pope around Hodgson already. Not sure when that happened, but that happened. Hodgson must have made a mistake, because Jason Warren has caught him as well. Jason Warren looking to get around Hodgson. I'd be curious to see what happened. Nothing should happen for a while, right? Let's go ahead and do a little rewindage. Here we are coming down the backstretch. Oh, clips the curbing. Gets her all upset. Yeah, unfortunate Ratchet. There's not much I can do about it. Hopefully next season I will have a new computer, so we can push a little bit better graphics. And then maybe my internet will finally get to fiber, and then it'll be just as pretty as an Eddie Smith broadcast. But here in rural America, good internet's hard to find. Jason Warren still working the back bumper of the 55 machine. All over the back bumper of that 55 machine. Waiting for something to happen. This is the two closest cars on the track as Kinder has worked his way around to Oswald. Hey, there's something to happen. William Griffith has crashed it. Oh, rubs the wall. Oh, and just walks it up, drives it in too hard. Tough break for the 12, but that's going to bring Hamilton, Pope, and Hodgson all back together. Okay. That's exactly the type of stuff that I think Daniel Pope want to see close that gap immediately. But he's going to have a tall order as he's on the outside here for the restart with a very hungry Teddy Hodgson. Another person probably pretty happy to see a caution, but is also stuck on the outside is the 17 of Josh Oswald. Lights of the pace car should go off this time around. Oh, it's all good, Ratchet. I like to know when my streams are lacking, but hopefully by Monday I'll have my new computer, everything here for my new computer, hopefully put together. But got to spend money to make money, right? So next time you see a broadcast from me, hopefully it will be vastly improved. Everything I got is about. It was a good computer probably about 6 or 7 years ago, but time has not been kind to her, as technology is a bitch and will make you outdated in rapid fashion. But enough of that. We are about to go back green flag racing. Good jump out of the 16. Not quite able to get down. Teddy Hodgson's going to hold the bottom side. Daniel Pope is going to drag race him out of it, though, and fall into that second spot. Jason Warren hot on the bumper of that 55 machine. Daniel Pope incredibly fast. Looking to, oh, we got one in the wall. Was that Mike Hasty in the wall again? Everyone's going to get around him, and we're going to stay green flag, but that was wild back there. Barely caught the edge of that. We go back up front. Tightly contested battle here for the lead. Two guys with 5,000 plus I rating duking it out. Teddy Hodgson, no slouch either, sitting there with a 4,300 I rating. Crystal clear now. All right. Well, I mean, Ratchet, you know just as well as I do, living in absolute nowhere. Good internet's hard to find, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully I got fiber internet soon, so fuzzy streams will hopefully be a thing of the past here come next season of Thunderstruck. But for a local provider that's doing the fiber work, they work about as fast as the state does. So we'll see. Jason Warren still over the back bumper of the 55. Josh Oswald charging with 27 to go. Must have been back there saving tires, because that 17 machine looks fast. Pope poked out there to take a peek at Cameron, not able to get there though, as Jason Warren is stalking his prey, looking to pull off a top three. A lot of guys nose to tail. A lot of action going to happen here in the late stages. Garrett Kinder still over the back bumper of Josh Oswald. Oswald may have pulled a sneaky and got by him there on the restart. But the focus is here. 25 to go. Pretty Ferner had a meltdown. Sorry about that. Yeah, technology. It's great, isn't it? Jason Warren is right there looking to make a move. He was so close, he could probably smell what he had for breakfast this morning. He is right there, just about touching. Oh! Gonna get it. Jason's gonna lock it up, cause a stack up. Ooh, boy. That was wild. What a save from the 45 machine. Drove it until he saw God and was able to get her riled back in. Woo! Jason Warren on the high side, going to let Griff and T. Rice on by. He is kind of got to gather his thoughts after that one, because that one was wild. That's going to put nobody between Hodgson and Oswald. Not the sight Hodgson wanted to see in his rearview mirrors, that 17 machine, as he's not going to close the points gap up very much. But it is Pope and Hamilton here for the lead. Oh, Pope's off the pace. Oh, we got a caution. Tyler Rice parked her. Oh, loose on entry, gets the curb, and around she goes. Tough break for the 6 machine, and now he's got that thing Austin Powers. Tough break. So we're going to rack them and stack them with about 14 to go. All right, looks like we're going to rack them and stack them. Go green with 13 laps. That's going to put the 2 championship contenders side by side with just over a handful to go. Oh, no, we're going to go green with 12 to go. We're going to hold them one more lap. Yeah, they're getting slick on the old tires, but nice thing about that caution, they're able to cool them Hoosier rubbers on down, get one more heat cycle in them. So she'll drive good here for about a lap or so. Well, maybe 2-3 laps before they get hot again, but at least it'll be a nice 2 or 3 laps so they're sticky. What just happened? Matt Knighties. Shows he had a bit of a crash. And he's going to pull it in. I know he's his graphics card's dying on him, he said before the race. Oh, Cameron Hamilton not giving a countdown to the teammate. Pope on the outside yet again. Ooh, Garrett Kinder sideways. And we're going to stay green. Daniel Pope still on the high side. Can he out-drag him down the front stretch? Gingerly gets down, but is able to secure the position. But G. Kinder back there, all sorts of sideways. Let's take a quick peek at that. Ooh, little contact there. Keeps her side, gets her back straight. That's that dirt racing in him. But we'll get back to the action here. 10 to go. 2 hands in the air from Barney. As Oswald about 2-3 cars off of the back bumper of Hodgson. Hodgson about 2-3 cars back from Pope. Pope less than a car back from your leader, Cameron Hamilton. Cameron has led 116 of them. Can he get the last 9 under his belt? Been an absolute lights out performance there from the 10 machine. Daniel Pope looking to play spoiler. Did all that work to maintain the lead, looking to play the spoiler here and ruin the perfect race there for the 10 machine. Eric Tracy looking to run down Oswald and get that 4th position. Josh looking to prevent any points lost, major points lost to the 55 machine. As we come around to take 5 to go. Just one hand in the air for Barnett. We got 5 of them left. It's 3/10 the gap between. Oh, that gap's going to get bigger. Daniel Pope, a little slip up there off of 2. Excellent drive off there from the 16 machine as he's able to close that gap right back up. We're getting close to the now or never portion of the race. Here we come out of 3 and 4. Gonna take the pops. Oh, big wiggle from the 10. Popsicle sticks in the air. We just got 2 to go. Off into 1 and 2. Hamilton goes. Pope is there, but he's not close enough to make a move. Off into 3 and 4. Here we go. White flag this time by. There it is, a white flag. Next one ends it. Yellow's been put away. It is nothing but checkers from here on out. Off into 3 and 4. Here we go for the final time. Pope not close enough. Cameron Hamilton gonna lead it. Green to checker, wire to wire. Daniel Pope coming from 12th to 10th. Teddy Hodgson gonna bring her in 3rd. Josh Oswald 4th. Eric Tracy, your top 5. Eric Tracy also making a fantastic drive up into 5th. And we'll go ahead, see what kind of. Oh, the demo derby has already commenced. Cameron Hamilton slowly but surely making his way down to the nope, he's just gonna park it. No burnout for the 10 machine. Nope, we don't want to show the grid. We want to show feature results. There they are. Jason Warren going to come in 6th place. Sam Letstein 7th. Garrett Kinder 8th. William Griffith 9th. Brandon Meyer, first one a lap down in 10th. Mike Hasty a lap down in 11th. Tyler Rice having a tough go of things. Going to come in a lap down in 12th. Matt Knighty's 13 laps down with graphics card failures. And Terry Bates shut her down early with 72 down in 14th. Let's see. Do I got anybody? Well, I suppose I'll go out of order tonight. Daniel Pope, it's Alex in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, man.
Had a incredibly long drive to the front, starting 12th, no practice, no qualifying, and going to bring her home P2. Go ahead and take us through your drive through the field.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. They asked me to come run the very last second, and I was like, sure. Sounds like a good time. And so I popped in. Didn't have any laps, so I went to start in the back. Took the first couple laps to kind of get settled, and then started going.
Yeah, made pretty quick work to crack the top 5, and then kind of had some cautions fall your way and close some gaps, and able to well, almost get a shot at Cameron, but he had a pretty solid piece tonight. Next week's Hickory going to make an appearance.
We'll see. Wednesday nights are kind of hit or miss for me, and I really don't think I could have beat Cam regardless. He was really fast. I was waiting on a mistake. He almost made one right at the end, but still good enough not to fall back.
Alrighty, got any sponsors I think real quick?
Just the guys at SPM put together a good car tonight, and Cam's part of SPM, so it was tough racing, and I'm glad we won too, and we'll go from there. Thanks for the league, Josh, and all the guys at Thunderstruck. Stuff's fun.
Alrighty, hopefully we'll see you next week. If so, best of luck. If not, we'll see you next season.
Thanks, man. Take care.
All right, that's second place. Now I got Teddy Hodgson ready to go. Hey, Teddy, it's Alex up here in the Rebels booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Pretty good run tonight. I'm sure it's not the result you wanted. You could hear it in your voice last week. You were pretty dejected on missing out on the win there. But I mean, third to Daniel Pope is not something to hang your head on. So why don't you go and take us through your race?
No, those are probably, if I was going to finish third, those are the two guys, that were probably going to get it. I really, to be honest with you, I really did not do much testing this week, and we made one kitchen sink change right before the race, and that woke the car. Like it turned it around a complete 180. So I was definitely proud of the speed we had. It just got too tight there and on the long run, and made a mistake off of 4. That's how Daniel got by me, unfortunately. But I feel like with the amount of, or the little that we did practice this week, I felt like we had a pretty strong performance, and just just not enough. But we got one more race to do it, and I got faith that if we put enough time in this week, we'll get it done.
Yeah, it is a pretty tightly contested points battle between you and Josh Oswald. I believe going into tonight, it was a 10 or 11 point gap, and with you finishing a spot ahead of him, that is one less point between the two of you going into Hickory. So best of luck to you there. Got any sponsors you have to run through again? Dixon Cider Performance, something.
Yeah.
I think I've sure to God I got to know them by now. You've been in here every damn week.
Yeah, obviously got to thank Ryan and the DCP boys. He's unfortunately couldn't make it tonight, but he was helping me over the phone, just trying to do some chassis adjustments real quick, and it really worked out. I got to thank Monterey Fuel, Chris Garcia, Gator Sport Fishing, Pete Matten, Business Time Motorsports. Yeah, and just again, all the guys at DCP. We're gonna show up next week, and we're gonna have a good team performance, I think, next week. For the championship night. So hopefully we'll be the ones on top.
The old dial crew chief method.
Yeah, he's the brains behind the operation. I just hold the steering wheel. So and obviously it shows when he's driving. He's won 7 times this year. So
I don't know anything about setting a car up. I can just come back and tell you how bad it drives. Just ask my dad.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man.
All righty, we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, bud.
And your feature winner tonight, Cameron Hamilton. This is Alex up here in the Rebels booth. You got a copy? Hey, Cameron, you got a copy?
I do now. Sorry, you're breaking up just a tad.
All right. Oh, yeah, I see that. All righty. Well, from the drop of the green, you kind of set sail and drove out of everybody's lives into another zip code. Why don't you go ahead and take us through what you saw of the windshield of that 10 machine?
Just a really good race. Really clean race, it seemed like. Really good driving car. It's my first time driving the Tour Mods in a couple years. So I got to thank Josh and all those guys for letting me come over and run. And it's really fun. Really fun evening.
All right, we got one more in the season at Hickory. You feel like you're going to make an appearance there or come back full force next season?
I'd like to do both. I'd like to. I like Hickory. It's a track close to home, so I'd like to run it, and I think run next season. These cars are really fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of fast guys every week. I would love to see what the strength of field is, but I can tell you the top three, the I rating in the top three is all well north of 4,000. So a lot of fast guys here. Hopefully get to add you to the roster next season. But guys, sponsors I'd like to take real quick before we get out of here.
Just Taylor Hamilton Insurance, and Daniel and Josh and all those guys. You guys are putting on the broadcast, and everybody at Thunderstruck. This was really enjoyable.
Alrighty, that's all I got for you. Hopefully we'll see you next week and next season.
Yep, y'all have a good night.
Alrighty, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Wicked fast race cars at the pay-per-click. No one Ross Chastained it. You can find me tomorrow night on the call for the Thunderstruck Super Series Super Late Models here at Martinsville over on Intensity Broadcasting. If you so choose to check that out, really hope you do. Looking forward to seeing some more folks in the chat. No one pulled a Ross Chastain tonight. No one pulled a Ross Chastain on Monday night. So hopefully maybe somebody will pull a Ross Chastain on tomorrow night. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. And as a wise man once said,